Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. National Master Hospital here. Today we are showing our first part of Modern Defense. This opening is one of my favorites. I've been playing this like for I think 17 years or something. Not on all my games anyway. I don't play actually only one opening. I play more than that. But this opening served me very well, and still I'm still playing this opening. The idea behind this opening, you can play this against pretty much everything. So whatever white play, you're gonna play the same moves pretty much g6 and bishop g7. And today we're gonna start with the Assyrian attack, one of the most aggressive systems for white. And I picked up a very nice supply against it. It's the way they're gonna deal with modern defense in this course. We're gonna play pretty much the same system against everything, almost everything, not everything. We have some exceptions. So we got e4 for white, g6, d4, bishop g7, and knight c3 for white, d6, and as you can see, those three moves are pretty much typical. Like we play the same three moves all the time. So white here got knight f3 if he wants, even bishop c4, bishop e3. There's too many moves to play, but they're gonna pretty much lead to the same thing. But before deal with that, we're gonna deal with f4, c6, knight f3, bishop g4, and this is the system we are commanding here. Like we're gonna bend the knight, and after bishop e3, we got queen b6, and we're putting a pressure on the pawn on d4 with bishop and the queen. We are winning the knight over the queen. Too many threats, and we have queen b2 on the table. There's too many things white has to deal with. Queen d2. And now white doesn't care about exchanging the knight. Knight f6. And here white has two options. He can go for bishop e2, castle h3, and you can take the knight or go back. That's up to you. I will show you that the exchange of knight for bishop, because later on we're gonna show the bishop c8. So take and take, queen b2, queen a3, and then rook b7. Now what's happening is we give white the both bishops, but we give him even rook b7. I mean, he's attacking the pawn on e5. So it looks like we are giving him a lot of advantages, but in reality there's not at all. After e5, we have a very good system for black here. Black is ready to play for like more aggressive. He's occupying the center. He has a pawn on e5, protected by the pawn on d6. He doesn't. He may even go for bishop h6 and bishop f4 later on. So white has to do something. So castle for white. Knight bd7. Now we are ready to exchange maybe one of the rocks, so go for queen a6. So white has to go back, and then queen a5. D takes, and now we're asking white the difficult question: what's next? Like, what's your plan? Because if you do nothing, I'm gonna go to e4, opening the diagonal for the bishop, and keep the pawn on e4 isolated. So knight d5 for white. This is the only solution white has to make things easy for him. Queen d2, checking h7 and bishop d2. Now white obviously attacking the pawn on c6. Knight c5, we are taking the rook and the pawn on e4. Rook b4. Knight e6, we are taking the pawn on f4. Knight c6, e4. e5, knight d7, bishop f4. And here we play knight, rook f4, and rook e8. If white take the pawn on a7, we go for bishop e5. You go here, we go f5. You go back. We're gonna go bishop d4, and we pick up the knight because we have a double attack with the knight and the king at the same time. So don't fall in that. After rook e8, white has to play bishop d5, attacking the pawn on f7 with the rook and the bishop. Knight e5, bishop e5, and in this position we have a very easy game for black. He has no problems. Even if you go for this, if he wants to, we can go maybe check, King h1, take and take, then maybe rook e2, rook check even here if you want, king h2, bishop e5 check, g3, and then maybe rook e2 check, bishop e2, and then take the pawn on c2. Too many things to do, trust me. Like, we have a lot of, if you go here, rook a7 to take the pawn, we got rook c3, and then we have double attack on the pawn on g3. So white doesn't have any advantage whatsoever. Anyway, let's say white decide to castle, and instead of bishop e2, we go queen c7, bishop e2, b5, and look at this. We are attacking white from this side because his king is over here. H3, bishop c8. Why bishop c8? Because I want to play b4 and then knight e4 next. So white has to do something about protecting his pawn on e4. So bishop d3, knight d7, e5, b4, knight e4, knight take, bishop takes, and now rook b8. Very dynamic play by black. The queen and the rook both eyeing the king. h4, d5, bishop d3, c5, and look at the black. Black is really playing aggressive. D takes, knight takes, bishop a2, e6, queen d4, knight e4, bishop d3, a5. Very, very nice play by black. Bishop takes, and we're sacrificing a pawn, but we don't care about it too much because we have bishop b7, queen d3, and then bishop d5 with too much attacks for black. Sorry, he attacked the pawn on a2. He has bishop everything anytime he wants, but he doesn't actually do it right now. He's gonna castle next and then go with this rook to d8, and all of this just for a pawn. I mean, this is very small price to pay. Black is really in control and a very good shape here. So white task for defense won't be easy, and also black has to be very dynamic, otherwise he will stuck with his position and he can't find the progress. Alright, this was our first part about modern defense. Hope you guys like it and enjoy it. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and we can see you later. Have a good day. Bye bye.